Hey, what's going on, you guys? What you guys? Another one take review. It's your boy Big Dog back with a review for another anime. Another anime that I'm just seeing. Okay, is that just what it is? I typically watch stuff late so I can watch like binge it. That's just how I do things. And I just finished watching The Promised Neverland. Seen it. First time I actually even ever heard about this, I think it was on TikTok where like it's a put the finger down challenge thing, and this was like, have you ever seen have you ever watched The Promised Neverland? I was like, no, never even heard of it. I think this and another anime were the only two I have never seen. Can't think what the other one was. So I knew I had to watch it. Okay, I'm like, okay, this worthy enough for people to put it on this like list thing. So let me check it out. Um, Gotta say I really enjoyed this anime. This will definitely contain spoilers because it came out last year. So I mean, why not? I mean, it came out over a year ago now. I think this came out in like April or something like that. So yeah, but it basically follows this home that has these kids who think they're just living in a home until they get adopted. They just think, hey, we're just orphans until we get adopted. But what two of them find out, two of the main characters, Emma and Norman, who are like high level intellectual kids, okay? Um, they find out that this is not an orphanage, okay? We are being harvested for demons. Yeah, yeah, and that immediately turns everything upside down. Cause I'm watching it, and I'm like, I've never seen a trailer, I've never seen a clip, I knew absolutely nothing. I've seen the three main characters, Norman, Emma, and Ray. Ray is also a kid who finds out about it, but actually I already knew about it. And so I'm watching it, I'm like, okay, this is, do they have superpowers or like what? I had no idea what the story was about, and so when I see that, I'm like, oh snap! Once again, I'm still thinking like this is anime. Do they get powers or anything like that? So I just have to keep watching. Of course, that doesn't happen. But this anime kind of reminds me of Attack on Titan in a sense because it's like, hey, you're trapped. One thing, I guess probably the biggest thing is like you're trapped in a wall. Okay, you can't get out, and these things you're being eaten by. On Attack on Titan, you're being eaten by titans. On here, you're getting eaten by demons, and you don't. These kids have no idea. They think everything is sweet and just pleasant and great. They're just being harvested as food. The demons just simply eat their brains, and like Emma, Ray, and Norman are like very smart. So that means their brains the smarter the kid, the better the brain takes. So and the last day that they can stay is to the 12, and that's when they shipped out. Kids, the youngest you can be is 5, but once you turn 6, you're eligible to be shipped out. Or the latest you can be is 12, and then that's when you should automatically shipped out. So excuse me. So the demons was waiting to the very last moment. There's the specific one that was going to get Norman, Emma, and Ray, and his name is the One. Don't see much about him. You just know like he just pretty much seems like the head honcho, okay? And so there's other farms and stuff, but they know nothing. And so the whole time is like, hey, we have to escape. Well, that's when the games start getting played, and you quickly realize, like, oh snap, it's real because it's like a game of chess. I think the writing is probably the best part. Like I said, I draw comparisons to like Attack on Titan, but it's not. It doesn't have that type of action or anything like that. Like even once they introduced sister, the black chick, and like she's trying to get Isabella, the current mom, moved out and pushed out and everything. So it's just like a chess game. She knows who knows about everything, and things are just super wicked, man. I guess that's the best way to put it. It's just super wicked. You have these kids trying to outsmart these adults, and then I personally probably would have been like Norman. I'd have been like, man, I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna at the end of the day, I'm just gonna, hey, if this don't work, I'll just kill my damn self. I ain't finna let nobody eat my damn brain. You can kiss my ass, you know. But Norman being who he is, they technically training kids. Kids don't know they're being trained. Like it's a very smart anime. Okay, I guess if that makes sense. Like, because everything about it, the fact that like Norman being a double agent, mom's on him, the fact that they set up sisters for her to get killed, the fact that the whole Norman technically sacrificing himself, which I was pretty, I'm not gonna lie, I was disappointed because I didn't know. Once again, I didn't know anything about it. So when Norman dies, I'm like, what? Like I type in The Promised Neverland, I see 3 people, Norman, Emma, and Ray. Why does Norman die? Granted, we didn't see him die. And I have a rule, and it's in all media. I don't see a body, they ain't dead, okay? That's just how I look at it. If I don't see a body, to me, they ain't dead. So hopefully Norman's still alive, but we saw his spirit talking to like Emma and Ray, so he's possibly gone. And like the whole setup, what Norman sets up everything and knew everything that would happen in order for them to escape. And the fact that it was just this depressing period, because I love shows, any type of show where the main protagonist, in this case the protagonist, are in a hopeless situation. Seems like there's no way out. Seems like there's nothing they can do. And then all along there was a plan. You know what I'm saying? I love stuff like that because I'm not a big fan of like my main hero or whatever being able to do everything or just never being in any real danger. Like this situation, they are in real danger. We've already seen how much real danger they're in because Norman, okay? And Ray's time's up next. So once they finally get to the wall and crossing it, we find out that like Norman set all these things in motion. Every plan was calculated. Everything was done for a reason. People was left behind for a reason. Like the whole strategy worked to perfection. And you see the craziest thing, one of the craziest things was the fact you find out that Mom was actually Ray's actual mother, and he knew it because he remembers. He has this thing where you can. I know some people have it where you can like remember being in the womb, you remember being born, all that stuff. Like you still like vividly remember that stuff like that, and so that was a crazy revelation. Do I think Mom dies? Probably. Which, granted, I think she should. Like, there's no redeeming what she's been doing, okay? Granted, Ray pretty much knew about it, but there's nothing he could have did about it at the time. Mom's just been doing this just because, just pretty much save her own ass. So, I'm excited to see Season 2. It actually comes out, I want to say October 2020, this year, in October. So, at least I'll be ready for it when it come out then. But I really enjoyed this anime. You guys let me know if you thought about it down in the comments. If you've seen it, if you watched it. No spoilers, please. Don't, like, if Ray's alive, let him just be alive and let me wait to see it. If he's dead, just let him be dead because I think I don't know. I don't know. I'm still kind of on the fence about that. But no spoilers, people. If we talk about anything, let's only talk about Season 1. I really appreciate that. Like I said, in your comments down below, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys staying safe. And I'll catch up with you guys later. Peace.